हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे डेवलपमेंट ऑफ मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स, जो कि आगे आने वाले टीचिंग एग्जाम्स के लिए काफ़ी यूजफुल रहने वाला है। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स, द थ्री बेसिक ग्रुप्स ऑफ मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स दैट आर एसेंशियल इन ऑल टॉपिक्स इंक्लूडेड इन द मैथमेटिक्स करिकुलम at the elementary school level are number and operations on numbers, spatial thinking, and measurement. The concepts relating to these areas and other areas in elementary school mathematics will be dealt elaborately. In this section, we have tried to point out to the developmental aspects of some of the selected concepts associated to the three areas, which would provide you to develop insight into the ways you should plan the teaching mathematical concepts to the young children. Development of number concepts. Usually, counting is considered as the first step of introducing number concepts, and in most of the children admitted to class 1 know the number names at least up to 10, mostly through rote methods. But for effective learning of number concepts, the child need to acquire some preliminary concepts called the pre-number concepts. Pre-number concepts. These concepts can be developed in children during the preschool years, that is, before attaining 7 years of age. Before the concrete operation stage, matching. Matching leads to understanding the concept of when a child passes out cookies, each child in the room gets one cookie. Maybe there is just the right amount of cookies, or maybe there are extra cookies. Matching forms the basis of for our number system. When a child can create the same, it then becomes possible to match two sets. This becomes a prerequisite skill for the more difficult task of conservation. When the child places a chocolate for every toy he or she possesses and can empathetically express that he has a chocolate for every toy or he has as many chocolates as the toys, he successfully matched the two groups of materials. Sorting. Children need to look at the characteristics of different items and find characteristics that are the same. Young children usually begin sorting by color before sorting by other attributes. Comparing. Children look at items and compare by understanding difference like big, little, hot, cold, smooth, rough, tall, short, heavy, light. Using comparison terms like these is important when children are looking for a relationship between two or more quantities. To determine more or less same comparisons, children initially need to construct and compare sets of concrete objects. At the preschool level, children should make comparisons of more, less, and same by making visual comparisons. Ordering. Ordering is foundational to our number system. Children have to be able to put items in an order so they are counted once and only once. Putting items in order is a prerequisite to ordering numbers. Seriation is ordering objects by size, length, or height. When giving a child directions, use ordinal verbs. First, next, last. Subitizing. Instant recognition of a number pattern without counting is subitizing. The pattern can be reconstructed without knowing the amount. Subitizing helps the children see small collections as one unit. This provides an early perceptual basis for number, but it is not yet number knowledge. Number concepts. Counting, recognizing, and using numerals collectively, comparing numbers, and operations on numbers are considered as important milestones in the development of number concepts. Counting. Numerals are the symbols used to represent numbers like 1, 2, 3, are used for the numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on. While the concept of numbers is learned through manipulation of objects and interactions with others, one has to introduce the child about the structure of numerals used for different numbers. In the decimal system of numbers, once the child becomes familiar with the numerals for the single digit numbers from 0 to 9, numerals for other numbers can be constructed by the child. The child becomes ready to understand and use the numerals by the age 7, but it is by the age 11 that he can write large numbers stating the place value of each number. Addition and its reverse process, subtraction, are observed to be performed by children at a very early age, even before age 6. Adding and taking away with concrete objects are quite familiar to those who never visit the school. But the real understanding of the structure and operations comes around the age 9 to 11. From a developmental standpoint, children are able to learn multiplication at the same time they are able to learn addition. But in school, it is delayed and multiplication along with division is taught in grade 3. That is till the children attain age 9. Again, the structural properties of multiplication and division in natural numbers are introduced in the later part of the concrete operation period around age 11. Development of measurement concepts. The work of Piaget has made a significant contribution to our understanding of the development of measurement concepts in the child. Piaget identifies two processes, that is, conservation and transitivity, upon which the measurement process is dependent. We have already discussed the notion of conservation previously in this unit. The notion of transitivity is well illustrated by an example. Suppose a child is shown a rectangular plot of land in the school garden and was asked to create another such plot in the garden with equal measures of the sides of the given plot. Suppose the length of the given plot is say A. Then the child measured the length to be B by using a measuring stick. Then the child carved out a plot the measure of which length was C. If he has performed the process of measurement of length correctly, we have a situation where he is displaying his grasp of the fact that if A equals to B and B equals to C, then A equals to C. That is, his plot is of the same length as the given one by virtue of intermediary B as a comparison. Whatever the measuring situation, the meaningful use of an instrument of measure rests on the notion of transitivity. Thinking. The child's first impression of space or world in which that lives is a very disorganized one. Neither can he or she discriminate the figures, nor can he hold the image of the figure for a long time. When the child has passed the scribbling stage, around 3.5 years of age, he or she can distinguish between the closed and open figures. But all simple closed figures such as square, circle, or rectangle are all of the same for him and are drawn the same way. Around 7 to 8 years of age, the child becomes able to differentiate between similar shapes such as square, rectangle, and rhombus correctly. But it is not until the age reaches 10 years old he or she is able to name the figures correctly, and it is not until a year or two older than this that he or she can distinguish the presentation of 3D objects from those of the 2D figures. So guys, ये था आज का इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. आई होप आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड शेयर जरूर कीजिए. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.